Once upon a time, in a small lab back in the 1960s, this curious scientist named John Calhoun was on a mission to learn the tea on overpopulation. He was low-key convinced that the secret to understanding the effects of overcrowding was held by some small mice. And so, the epic mouse utopia experiment began. In a super clean, controlled environment, John created a mouse paradise called Universe 25. It had everything these mice could ever want, all the food, water, and comfy nesting spaces they could ever need. John handpicked a squad of healthy mice and dropped them into their new crib, ready to see how they'd vibe in this seemingly perfect world. As time went by, the mouse population was poppin', doubling and tripling like nobody's business. The early days were a big mood, with mice just chillin' and munchin' on all that food. But soon, things got real as the population kept on growing. Universe 25 started to feel mad cramped, and the mice were totes feeling it. It wasn't long before things started to get weird. The mice began acting all kinds of sus, showing some seriously abnormal behavior. Some got ultra-aggressive, picking fights and terrorizing the nest, while others became total hermits, isolating themselves in corners and ghosting the others. The once perfect paradise was quickly turning into a hot mess. Mouse moms started ditching their babies, and the dads weren't even interested in mating anymore. The once thriving community was now a disaster zone, with mice going ham on each other in a way that was both shocking and low-key sad. John watched in horror as his dreamy Universe 25 spiraled into a full-on dystopian nightmare. The phenomenon he was witnessing was called a behavioral sink, where the mice were going off the rails because of the overcrowding. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months, and the population in Universe 25 kept shrinking. The mice that had once been living their best lives in utopia were now just a shadow of their former selves. John had to face the harsh truth that his perfect mouse utopia was actually a major cautionary tale about the dangers of too many peeps in one place. So, the next time you're stuck in a crowded subway or packed city street, remember the mice of Universe 25, and keep in mind that there's more to a perfect world than meets the eye.